Baking Problem, written and narrated by Anon Listen, exclusively for Wholesome Story a Day. Life is always unpredictable. No matter what you do, it will always give you the most unexpected surprises, but it's up to you what to do with them. Will you throw them away and move on, or cherish them like a precious treasure till your last breath? Who would have thought? Who could have? That's what Brian initially thought the first time he met his wife, Mia. They both had an agreed date, which they got through a dating app. Same time, same restaurant, somehow the same table. The staff didn't notice it until it was 5 minutes past the schedule. The girl that Brian wanted to meet on that date ghosted him without any sort of explanation. Well, kind of. Only a "sorry, plans changed, found a better guy, good luck" message, and that's it. With a deep sigh, he thought that it was over for the evening and he could go home, but then something else happened. A girl came over to the table with a shy expression, asking about the table because she also reserved it for her own date. Then, after getting the text from the guy she wanted to meet with, she realized she also got ghosted. The situation got heavily into Mia's mind and spiraled down. Bad thoughts about being not good enough, even if it was the first match on the app, wanted to make her cry. But Brian was the only one who comforted her during the peaceful evening. Calm conversation and delicious dinner made them chuckle when they realized the absurdity of the whole thing. But after everything, it was a starting point of a beautiful relationship. Brian and Mia agreed to meet each other more often. Date after date, they were falling in love more and more. 3 years passed and they got married. It was the day that they both would remember for their whole lives. Flowers, outfits, happy and smiling faces, family members, all the beautiful things at once. Another year has passed. Love never fades away, but Mia's bad thoughts aren't a temporary thing. In fact, they only intensify but quickly dissolve whenever she is wrapped in a tight cuddle from her husband. She is scared to speak up about them because she doesn't want to overwhelm him with her problems. Though Mia always admires how Brian looks, athletic, disciplined, always eager to help and be so sweet with her. Then she looks at herself in the mirror and feels like she is not the same, even if that sweetness is present, masterful skills in baking that her grandmother taught her, the love, but the body never gives the same confidence. Brian never judges Mia for being a bit chubby because she still looks so gorgeous to him. Soft curves, plush thighs and chest, warm eyes, adorable in every way, with a vulnerable heart to nurture and a gentle voice with blushing on every compliment. He loves her for both beauty and personality. Plus, Mia is a designer working from home. She loves baking sweets for her husband, especially treating him after his shift at work as the team leader. His hybrid work also allows him to spend more time with her. A couple of days from home, 1 day at the office. It's good and nice. Back to the present, it's past midnight. Brian is sleeping peacefully in the bed until he wakes up from a strange noise coming out of the kitchen. He feels that the space beside him is cold and empty, so that must be Mia. When he gets out of bed to check the kitchen, he finds her sitting on the kitchen counter in one of his oversized hoodies, together with short sleep shorts. Her short brown hair is messy from sleep, as she holds and stares at the cup of tea in her hand with a sorrowful expression. The warm glow of the lamp nearby highlights the features of her face, especially the dried wetness around the eyes, indicating that she's been crying. On the counter, there is an open notebook with something written in it. Mia always writes her own thoughts there when they're getting too heavy. Beside it, her smartphone with a page on social media of some girl influencer in her bikini and showing off herself on the beach. Mia doesn't notice Brian at first. She still flies in her head. Her other free hand rests on her tummy in a vulnerable way. When she finally looks up at him, her eyes widen slightly with fresh tears immediately starting to form as her voice trembles. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I couldn't sleep and I started thinking too much and..." She trails off. A tear flows down her cheek as she quickly wipes it. "Do you ever wonder where you're with me?" The question comes out small and broken, years of pent-up insecurities getting through. Like, really wonder? Because I do. All the time. Just in this moment, she looks so small, fragile, with the only comfort from her clothes, desperately seeking it but afraid to ask for it directly. Brian understands that this is almost the same situation as it was when they first met, but somehow even worse. He always supports her no matter what it is, whether it's helping in cooking and baking, or even just cuddling her up while whispering sweet words and watching movies together. He can't leave his own wife to suffer through this.